Okay, come with me. I've already started pulling cards. Sorry, I just had to. But this is what's going on. You have been so determined to get to a point of finding people in your life who are truly authentic and have this same love and compassion that you do. Okay, I'm seeing the people who you pour into are pouring into you back. I'm seeing harmony. There is like this moment where you're like, I truly have a good support system around me. Okay, and it's been a long time coming. This Temperance card is showing me that it's like you were patient for this to happen, and you also had to take a lot of action whenever it came to cutting people out who no longer belong in your safe space. Okay, and you were tried multiple times. Okay, very much tried. It was like the second that any happiness was sensed, or like tranquility, just the authenticity alone, I mean, that will challenge the fuck out of this devilish energy. But it's like you stayed focused, you stayed inspired, you stayed moving in a very true to yourself type of way. Okay, anything that was like offered to you that made you feel like it was going to knock you off of this path, you didn't take it. You didn't take it because you know that the second that you're in this type of energy, the challenges are going to become more and more, because that's the light in the dark of it all right? When you glow bright, you're going to get challenged multiple times. Look how this landed. But you see through the illusions, don't you? The Seven of Cups coming out, it's like you knew what was meant as a test, and you knew what wasn't meant as anything that was meant for you, if that makes sense. This Page of Cups, friend, is showing me that you continued staying in like this joyful childlike energy through it all. You maintained a positive attitude. You maintained trust. You had a lot of faith in your own intuition. Okay, you're doing a lot of like contemplating right now, and that alone, staying in that energy, not lowering yourself to match any kind of meant to make you stagnant type energy, devil energy, meant to, there was like not a lot of you playing into your self-limiting beliefs. Okay, and it feels a little bit like a war within itself, just because of that right there. Not slipping and reacting. Okay, holding tight. Just because you don't react doesn't mean you're not battling having a reaction. Okay, and I see you, okay, I resonate with that heavy. Just not reacting is you changing the way that you used to do something, right? And by staying in this mindset, staying focused, staying conscious of your decisions and where they will take you and what vibration you are at, has expanded you, friend. You've expanded. That's what this is all about right now. What is this that wanted to come flying out? The Knight of Cups. Even when you kind of had these emotions well up inside of you, you addressed them in like such a mature way. Very mature, very level-headed. And that's what created this death for you. You transformed yourself. You're someone who has been recently going through situations, and you've literally had a conversation with yourself, and you've been like, I used to react completely different in a situation like this. Okay? That's how you know. That's how you know you are evolving. You're ascending. You are raising the frequency, babe. And it's like you're making progress while you're doing it. A ton of progress. This is very passionate energy, because you're embodying what it is you want to align with as well. Okay, I'm seeing you very much have this idea of where you're supposed to be, and it's not connected to anything materialistic. It's not connected to any like, I've got a ton of people constantly telling me, oh, well, I was envisioning having $1 million and I'm just checking back in. I didn't get that million. Okay, I see what you did there, but that's not how this works. Okay, so instead of embodying like, I'm going to be in this specific house, I'm going to be in this mansion, I'm going to be in this car, instead of focusing on those things, you're manifesting just abundance and not having to go without. Okay, you're manifesting having enough to eat. Do you know where the food's coming from? No. Do you have any idea of like where any of this stuff is coming from? No. But you're aligning with the fact that those things will be provided. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And then the Page of Wands is showing me that like This is just you looking ahead. You're looking ahead. You're like, I'm trusting and I have this awareness that all of this has happened for me in the past, and I have been blessed with the opportunity and the opportunities that I've already been given. So I know more is coming. I know that I'm aligned with more, and I'm ready and willing to see what those things are. And that's what this is. This is healing. This is healing a part of you that has to do with, like, I'm hearing abandonment. I'm hearing like you're moving out of a survival mode and into this trusting mindset. The Fool to the Tower. If that's not new beginnings, then I don't know what else is. Okay? You took a risk. You realized that there were a lot of things that needed to change. Okay? And that's whenever the tower came. You surrendered to your own tower. You surrendered to tearing down the qualities of yourself that no longer serve you. And you're making space. You took the risk, and now the universe is blessing you with new opportunities and new things able to flow into you because you had faith. Okay? And I'm proud of you for having that faith. It's not the easiest thing in the world. If you're someone like me, then you struggle with letting go of control. Okay? And I think a lot of humans have that within them. So I'm proud of you for letting go. I'm proud of you for tearing down things that no longer serve you. And I'm proud of you for having blind faith, okay? Because you know the universe will provide. I love you. I'll see you on the next one.